We started this law firm because we think the patent process is in some ways broken. When you go to a patent attorney, the traditional process is you go talk to them, you tell them your idea, they write it up, and they file it. But nowhere in that process does somebody say, is this the right patent to file? Is this the most valuable patent? Is there going to be an ROI associated with it?
You know, we engaged with Summer very early on, and I think the part that stuck out the most was how much he understood that it wasn't the volume of patents that get filed, but the value of the patents that got filed. So much so that, you know, he would suggest when not to file a patent.
We created this firm because we want to create valuable patents for our clients. And we do this in a few different ways. One, we really try to understand the strategic and competitive landscape that our clients operate in. And we also try to understand what's valuable from a data perspective.
The experience with Outlier has been really flawless. It's made a huge difference for us having those patents, you know, as we've entered into, whether it be fundraising conversations or strategic conversations in terms of partnerships with much bigger technology companies than us.
One of the best parts of being a client of Outlier is how they engage strategically with us. You know, it's not just about what's the latest idea and, you know, how can we write a patent about it. And Summer helps bring that information together and really gives us a, you know, good legal and business opinion about, you know, what we should be doing.
Every patent attorney wants to file valuable patents, but doesn't necessarily have the tools to do so. Our data analytics tool help us figure out value from a data perspective. Our benchmarking tools help us figure out how many patents your competitors have filed. Our data visualization tools help us figure out whether you're going to be competing in a crowded IP space or a wide open IP space. And we use all of this information together to create strategic and valuable patents.
The data that Outlier provides really helps us understand the patent landscape. It helps us understand where our technology kind of fits in, and it helps us identify the highest value positioning of our technology. We can trust their advice a lot more because it's backed up by data.
One of the things that impressed us again the most was how data-driven they were. Going into the process of looking for a patent attorney, we didn't know to be looking for that, and now those, having worked with Outlier, those would be things that would be at the absolute top of our list.
The most impressive thing for us was just the data and the facts we were able to get up front to really make a good educated decision. And so it was helpful to know what could happen on the positive side, but equally what could happen on the negative side, and really allow us to make the best decision for our company.
I'm proud of the data analytics and strategy work that we do, but I'm particularly proud of the team that we have assembled. I think a lot of clients choose us because of the pedigree that each one of our practitioners brings to the table. All of our attorneys have worked at a top AmLaw, top 50 law firm, or at the patent office. So we really understand what it's like to work on complex patent portfolios. We worked on and written patents for companies like Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Uber. So our practitioners have masters and PhDs in complex technical fields. We also have high stakes patent litigation experience where millions of dollars were at issue. So we have defended our clients' patents in the courtroom, and we have also invalidated our opponents' patents in the courtroom as well in front of judges and juries. And we bring all of that experience to the table in every single patent application that we write.
With our team being mostly composed of engineers, we're able to talk about the technical aspects of our intellectual property, and he and his team is able to dissect that in all the different components and nuances about that and create an application that works really well for us.
We chose Outlier to represent us because one, their efficiency rate and their allowance rate. Data is important, and the fact that we got to talk to Summer.
My experience working with Summer has been absolutely great. I even landed a client just because of how much work he did, how much good work he did. So in general, my experience would say 11 out of 10.
We would absolutely use Outlier again for our future needs and refer them to other startups every chance we get.
Anybody that asks me for a recommendation for an IP attorney to consider Outlier, yeah, I would recommend them to almost anybody.